So the other day I was driving down the road and I saw a family, a man in his car ready to leave for work and his wife and kid saying goodbye to him. And this is really sweet, it's a really sweet moment and I'm sure they're happy. And those of you would be happy in that situation. But for some reason when I looked at that situation and I thought about myself in it, I didn't want it. I didn't want that situation. And that leads me on to a completely different topic, which is the topic of today's video actually. The story is a different topic from this, but anyway. It got me thinking, why is that man going out and working at the time it was pretty late, for his family, for that woman and kid? And the obvious immediate answer is, well, he's a man, that's his job, you know, he's got a family, he's got kids, and his responsibility is to look after them, provide for them. I'll just move the microphone up. But then it got me thinking about relationships and people. I think some people forget that when you're dating someone, there's a high chance that that person's gonna be your potential wife if you get married and the mother of your kids. And I know this is like a really serious tone, like, oh, be casual about dating, and it's not that serious, just enjoy it. And yeah, I agree, enjoy it, but you have to remember that there's a possibility, a high one, that's gonna go somewhere serious. And you have to make sure that person you're with is somebody you actually want to be with and take seriously. Because think about it, picture this. Picture you're in a relationship with someone, let's say you're a man and you're in a relationship with a girl, and this girl is treating you wrong. She's got red flags all over the place, but hey, she's pretty, you know, she's got something down there and you want to go for it. Okay, fair enough, you've gone for it. A few years down the line, things get a bit more serious and she leaves because she never really cared about you anyway, and you didn't really care about her. You just liked what she looked like, and that's probably not the best indication of compatibility in a relationship. What I'm trying to say is, some of you guys out there, you go for anybody, and you really shouldn't. You should filter yourself. You should filter your options. Just because she looks pretty does not mean you should go for it. Yeah, you could approach because she looks good, but if she's got like red flags or parts of her that you don't like, or more so parts of her that just don't fit with you, then you need to filter that out. You need to call it out. You need to say, no, this isn't for me. I don't care how pretty she is. I don't care blah, blah, blah. She doesn't match with me and I'm not going to step any closer to this person. And you might say, this is harsh. Why are you doing that? You're making dating and love so conditional. Boys, this is what girls do. This is what girls, they do all the time. And I don't blame them. They're good for doing this because obviously they're the ones that carry children. They need to make sure that the people that they're dating are suitable and good for them in whatever way they want, you know, financially, emotionally, or physically. That's why you see girls go for muscular guys or richer guys or taller guys, or even just, you know, guys that write books and poetry and all that. Girls like that because it shows emotional intelligence. If there's girls watching this and I'm wrong, tell me. I'm just going off what I know. But girls like to have some sort of security from their partner, and men like to have some sort of support and peace from their partner. So if women filter men out by their, you know, conditions, why don't men? Why don't guys, you know, say this is bad for me, I'm not going to go for it? Why do they tolerate bullshit? And why do they go for people that they normally wouldn't go for? Simple answer, they're desperate. I know you are. We grow up thinking we got to chase the girl. We got to, you know, we're going to put them on a pedestal and we have to earn some of their, I don't know, whatever you want from me, you got to earn it. That's wrong, first of all. You don't do anything to someone expecting something in return. Different topic. But you don't have to chase. You don't have to put girls on a pedestal. You need to be the chooser. And honestly, this is a video mainly towards men and other boys. You need to put yourself in a position of choosing the girl. You need to look at your options. And if you don't have any, then you need to work on yourself. But you need to look at your options and go, this person is the most suited for my lifestyle. That's as simple as it is. That's what women do. That's what men should do. But do men do it all the time? No. I've seen my boys get into relationships with girls that are not right for them. And I didn't say anything, but a few months later, it doesn't work out. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, obviously, because you went for her and you put your morals to the side. For what? Just because you're pretty? Don't do that. So here's what you need to do. If you are a guy and you're meeting a girl and you think she's really attractive, go talk to her, go do what you need to do. But make sure you don't ignore the red flags. Make sure you don't say yes to everything just because you're lonely. That's going to lead you down another rabbit hole of just pain and, I guess, a massive nightmare. So here's what you should do. 2 to 3 red flags. Once you notice them, then you got to say, hey, this isn't good for me. I don't care how lonely I am. I don't care that no one else is there. I'm not going to go for it. Simple. As simple as that. Now, it is harder when you don't have options, or you're really attracted to someone, or you just built an emotional connection. It's really hard. But I'm telling you, once you go deeper, it's harder to get out of that. And that's why I'm pretty okay, you know, in my viewpoint and stance with, I guess, dating, because if I don't see any interest on my end, and definitely not on their end, I'll dead it. I don't want to do it anymore. And on top of that, for me personally, I've kind of come to the understanding that looks don't really matter too much. I'm not too bothered about how a girl looks. Obviously there's some standards when we look to this guy, but I'm not too bothered about how they look compared to how they treat me, how they speak to me, and how they, you know, look after themselves. I've got a bunch of other filters that I categorize it by before anything, so you guys need to have that too. And here's an easy way to do it. Stay busy with your own life. Go to the gym, work hard, make your money, come home, work on your side projects, spend time with your family, your pets, and your friends, and then, you know, give your time to that girl that you want to talk to. Don't drop everything just because a pretty girl messages you. It is not worth it. It's never worth it. So focus on the character a bit more of the person. Look at that person's character and then decide if that person fits into your life, not whether you fit into theirs, if that person fits into your life, because I'm under the belief that you're the man, you lead. But hey, that's just my opinion, and this is a really rushed video. This might not even go out because I haven't had any time to think it. It's just my raw thoughts, not filtered. Yeah, I'm back from India. I'm sipping my my milk. This video is twice the length it was supposed to be, so I'll catch you guys soon. Remember, train hard, work hard, eat, sleep, and yeah, keep improving every day. I'll see you guys later.